אוקיי. זה סטופד. אין לי שום דרך אחרת לתאר את זה, זה פשוט סטופד. זה נראה שהיה update בסטרימלאבס שעושה את זה שיש 20 שניות של סטארטינג, שאני פחות מעדיף את זה. אבל מעבר לזה אני גם איבדתי פריימים קודם ונמאס לי לאבד פריימים. אז מה זה טכנית הייתי יכול לפתוח את סלייד הפרינצס אם הייתי רוצה, אבל whatever. זה טייק 2 דרך אגב. אז זה למה אני קצת מעוצבן, כי אני מרגיש כאילו אני מתמודד פה עם BS. whatever. לפחות זה סוג של נותן לי זמן להכין את עצמי. אז יאללה, בואו נעשה את זה. Slay the princess. אני אמור להיות בסדר. כאילו יצא לי שאני קצת שיחקתי קודם עם הסטינגס בסטרימלאבס, אני שיניתי את זה עוד פעם. לא נראה שזה עכשיו בעייתי. כן, Slay the princess עכשיו חוזר לעבוד רגיל.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
Okay.
She's a princess. We're supposed to save princess.
Shut up. אוקיי, זה משהו שלא ידעתי. לא חייב לעשות סייב בשביל שקונטיניו בעצם יעבוד. כן, כי אפשר לראות, אם אני אעבוד על פי סייבים, אני אמור להיות בחזרה בהתחלה. אבל זה לא הסיטואציה כאן. במקרה הזה, אני ישר פה. זה היה מתי שאני ניסיתי לעשות את הטייק הראשון שלי.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
בכללי מה שאני דיברתי, האמת אם אני כבר מדבר על מה שהיה קודם, וכאילו אם ניקח, כאילו דיברתי על זה שהביסט, קודם היה ביסט שזה הדרך האפשרי, בשביל היה להמשיך ו... כתוב בפרינצס אנד דרגון. ניסיתי לחפש גייד לאיך להשיג את שני אלה, אבל על פי התמונות שראיתי יש לי ניחוש. קודם כל אני צריך ללכת לקאבן.
The interior of the cabin is almost the blade is your
האימפלמנט שלי, כן, כן, כן. יש לי שתי ניחושים לאיך לעשות את זה. הראשון זה take the blade.
Take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaked. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you.
Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd...
You walk down the stairs. She's so cold. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and...
Look how reasonable she... Don't you dare. It's fine. We can...
Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hand...
You step forward. Your grip on the blade...
I'm probably chained up
What?
in this basement for a reason. So, you should just...
She's unarmed.
What? Oh. Okay, זה בסדר. It's fine. הכל טוב. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Squint at the princess even harder.
You squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice.
Okay. זה לא עבד. רגע. לא פה. פה. זה היה הניסיון הראשון שלי, אבל נראה שאני כבר עשיתי את זה. בוא ננסה להיכנס לבייסמנט.
door to her voice
Hello?
is, don't let it.
Here to save you.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Never put a simple options.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the... She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her,
Oh.
but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
Oh. דברים חדשים. Okay. I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
You're making a huge... No. You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the... They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's so doubtful. Whoever...
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete... If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could attempt to make someone else hit. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. Easier for who? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic rising in the print.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way.
She barely
Okay.
hesitates.
Nope. Nope. Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Nope. I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a... No. You're doing the right thing. Walk up to the... They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have...
Maybe it's some doubtful.
I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying out somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Oh, if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break... Or if that doesn't work...
She offers... If we were stuck down here long enough, you attempt... Someone... You try the door. Your shouts. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way to the... Easier for who? Easier for everyone. Look,
I heard the door slam.
there's a slight panic rise.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know...
She barely...
Nope. אני לא רוצה שהיא תתחיל לאכול את הצ'יין.
You take the blade from...
יש לי suspicion.
the perv.
Who's there?
She said, don't let it...
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was
You walk down the... She's so focused on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
מה זה? No.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her.
Okay.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can...
ישר?
You... The door to the bed... Good. You're still listening to reason.
Then why did you bring a knife with you?
She makes a compelling... Don't you dare. It's fine. Good. You're still listening to reason.
How about you drop?
Look how reasonable she's... Don't you dare. It's fine.
What? I don't think
You ignore the trembling.
You poor thing.
You step forward.
I'm probably chained up in this big
Last step
zone.
forward.
She's unarmed.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us?
You go into this expecting to die.
Hesitating?
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Fine, I guess we're in impasse.
I guess we are.
For the love of or drop the blade.
Are you sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just...
Oh my god. אל תכריח אותי לעשות options.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Yeah. Oh, I haven't decided.
How about...
Tighten grip. I'm sorry, can we just
You're
talk?
so close. Don't give up. You've come this far. No, this is a good idea.
Oh, threatened are...
Not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Fine then.
I guess...
For the love... Or drop the...
Stare at the princess while holding it.
You stare at the princess, squinting fiercely.
Oh, זה חדש.
She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Yes.
You'll have to blink eventually. Just make a choice.
What? Slay?
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds
Oh.
your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
What? Bakla.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer.
What?
You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Hey, I have Zen. What?
Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Oh. Wanna go. What?
We can still turn this around.
Give up and have to shop. Leon Locker in the basement? What? Hold on. Give up, finish the job, flee and lock her in the basement. What I said there?
Are you serious?
Flee and lock her in the basement.
It's a good idea. We've taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some too. She has to be feeling it more than we are. Let's regroup upstairs. If we're lucky, maybe she'll just bleed out. Fine. You make a mad dash to the basement stairs, the princess's chains rattling as she tries to chase you, but pulling taut much too soon for her to catch up.
Do you really think you can just walk out of here?
Will I?
She steps towards you, ignoring her chains.
Oh! Oh, נראה לי די אשכרה עשיתי את זה! Wow!
They
Oh
creak
my
and
God.
strain as she pulls against them until finally they break. The links clatter to the floor. Useless. She's free. Hurry. You push your
Sure.
broken body as she closes in and just barely manage to pass the threshold of the basement doorway before she catches up to you.
Huh?
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Stop. Wake up. Okay! אוקיי, קיבלתי אחד!
Okay, we can make this work. She has you settle in against the far. It isn't long before you start to drift.
I know you're still there. It's not like this little door.
She sounds terrifying as she violently rattles the door.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you up. You don't know the kind of enemy you've...
It doesn't sound like she's getting any... No.
Wherever you are, you're not a princess. Go ahead and waste your energy. I'll be waiting for you.
I wouldn't be so sure about outlasting me. You're so...
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can, and you jolt awake in the... Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that off.
You try and stumble to your feet. It isn't all at once. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course.
So helpless.
She steps
Oh my
closer.
God.
Or maybe what a shame.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Sure. בוא נחזור אל ה-nightmare.
You're on a path in the wood. You're here to slay.
בוא נחזור אל ה-nightmare. He's going to kill me again.
Again? If he doesn't remember what happened. Shh. What if he is? That's a very good question. Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very...
חזרתי לפרנויד. Okay, sure. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning. She will lie. I don't think lying and... It doesn't matter. The interior of the cabin is plain. The blade is your Hold on. What happened to the door? It's just an empty frame. She's already got an out, hasn't... I'm going to need also deep breath in.
Mime enter the basement, Belia blade.
We should have taken the knife again. I don't think she's going to take an olive branch. We need something sharper.
מסתדר, נראה לי.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of More eyes, too. You never mentioned the air seeping up from below. Her cruel and playful.
I didn't think you'd come back.
Okay, we need a game plan.
מה נעשה את זה? Step up into the void between the stairs.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two. She could be anywhere. And are you really not going to comment on our No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. Please stop saying...
I wouldn't give it too much thought.
מה נעשה את זה? Go back the way you came.
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find...
As the princess approaches, your legs, your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
No little knife this time. It's almost like you want me to get you.
There has to be a way out of... What did you do? pull yourself together.
I wonder how many times I'll get to
As your blood begins to coagulate. Heart. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function? And then experience stops once more. Okay, whatever you were doing. You sure about that? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for...
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than...
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven. And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen. That isn't my fault. It doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option right now. Then you should get looking, shouldn't you? Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Leave together or run.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
לפי מה שאני ראיתי קודם.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Fine, you win. I'll let you leave.
What? No!
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
אפשר להפסיק עם כל הסטטיק הזה?
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and,
What?
Do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. Lungs,
Wow.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver. With a flick of the princess's
Ooh.
wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
אוקיי, אולי זה יהיה משהו. זה חדש.
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
The princess glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow. If only you had a weapon, this would be the perfect opportunity to use it.
אין לי כזה זמן להזדמנות פה.
But we don't. We've already made our choice. We can still grab it on the way out.
What?
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive.
כן, please?
Right. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
Step onto the stairs and follow the princess.
heart. You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality.
Ooh.
Is this really worth it? At least it's a choice. That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
As
Sure.
if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. There is nothing there.
חוץ מעיניים?
The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door. Her
Oh!
head twists back in your direction, watching you with dead eyes as the way out creaks open.
God, די לעשות את זה, please.
Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. You can still make this right. You can still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet. There's no harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more options, and we are dangerously low on those right now. Have you considered that maybe you could operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit? Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive. Heart. Liver?
Hero?
Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the cabin. No, no, no! You're doing it all wrong. You're supposed to do it like this. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. I guess I have to do everything around here, don't I? Heart, lungs,
אוקיי.
liver,
ואנחנו לא באמת out of options.
There we go. Back with me where you belong. I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me. It's better for you that you didn't. Now we can get back to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you. It vanishes into the inky black of the basement, never to be seen again. Guess we're not stabbing her in the back. I guess not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
And now you open the door.
There's nothing else for us to do.
Step into the world. Wait, hang on. Was that soft?
The doorknob twists in
A
your
world of terror. Let the terrors loose upon the
revealing
world.
forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually doomed everyone.
En option. Wanneer heet er
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
ודווקא הנער טהור, אם אפשר לשמוע את זה טוב, דווקא הוא נהיה יותר ויותר חלש לקראת הסוף. מראה שזה הסוף.
So cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Shifting mound? The princess, exhausted, slumps to the ground.
Why is it so cold?
תודה רבה, shifting mound. You didn't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. And is that a...
Going to be
But
okay.
it feels so bad. It's calling us. And not in a good way.
I'll see you on the other side.
Okay. Can we trust you?
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. Okay, stop לרגע. זה דבר קצת interesting. יש כמה options להגיע לאותו situation. יש כמה options להגיע לאותו situation. שזה interesting. כי נייטמר בדרך כלל זה מתי שלא לוקחים את הסכין, אבל הנה עכשיו מצאתי alternative path להגיע לנייטמר עם סכין. I have to see what's in it. You've grown. Find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes. Whenever you are ready. Is a child. I'm sorry. The vessels. Eyes, perspectives melt. It feels correct. With every gift I cannot tell you what in this moment. There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know those paths. Why wouldn't I? Gifts aren't what someone my joy is in seeing what you choose. This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart.
A tender heart. Okay.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
בוא נתן להם שהאופשנס פה יותר לא קיימים.
My The vessels are the wounds I would... If I am to be... You will... Then we will remain here as we are now.
Oh! You have no need to wait. I'm ready to go back. Seems our only option.
I will long for your return.
everything goes dark and you die. A tender heart! Bring the nightmare to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay. טכנית לא שום דבר חדש מבחינת פרינססות, אבל... יש לי פה options. אני לא לגמרי out of options. שבו אני אצטרך לחזור ל-Nightmare. אבל it's fine. פתחתי עוד אחד פה, break her out of her own chains. וספוילר, עדיף שאני אגיד את זה. האחרון? אוקיי, עכשיו שאני יודע ששני אלה הם לא connected, זה מה שמתבל אותי. חשבתי ששני אלה הם connected, אבל not necessarily. זה לא בהכרח connected. אז נגיד את זה. אוקיי, רגע, גוגל טרנסלייט. גוגל טרנסלייט טיים. גוגל טרנסלייט טיים. מה זה אגרס? מציאה. מוצא. אוקיי. אז תמיד למצוא דרך מוצא פשוט. זה בכללי מה שזה אומר. והתמונה זה הפרינסס עוזבת. התמונה זה הפרינסס עוזבת. Obviously זה צ'פטר אחד. Obviously זה בצ'פטר אחד, אני לא יכול לעשות את זה אחרת.
You're here to slay.
חייב לחשוב על האופשנס שיש לי. מה אני עושה בשביל לפתוח את התמונה האחרונה? What to do? יש לי גם את כל הפרינססות האחרות, אבל זה תלוי בצ'פטר 2. כי כל אלה מה שיצא פה קונסיסטנט זה שהם צ'פטר 3. גם אפילו שהפרינסס והדרגן היה קצת מוזר. הסטרנג'ר לא מביא אותי לכלום. הסטרנג'ר זה רק one path. באמת, למה לא? לא, יש את ה-see through her eyes at the end of everything? נכון? כן. לסטרנג'ר זה היחיד שאין לי את זה, כי... היא הייתה הראשונה שלי. אז turn around and leave.
Seriously?
אני אסיים את זה. Quietly away from the cabin.
Fine.
Turn again. Quietly.
There's always a
Oh. Sadly proceed to the cabin. You pick up point about לקחת the blade? למה לא?
You take the blade from the table. Okay, fine. You took the knife. And how we spoke the other way. It really doesn't.
Hold the blade the other way.
You switch your grip on the blade. Congratulations. Yes.
Wow.
Isn't this so much better?
זה אשכרה משנה את העכבר. איזה יופי.
Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better. It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess or...
Yeet!
Yes! Do it! Seriously.
Oh.
Throw the blade at the window, glass shower in the cabin as your weapon flies out into the night. I suppose you'll just have to deal with the princess without it.
שנייה. What? איזה חלון נשבר? זה שני אלה נשברו. What?
We'll be fine, don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends? Oh well. If the princess wasn't going to do it, the heat death of the universe was going to come for it eventually. I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon. What's done is done. Good luck, hero. The door to the basement. Nothing here seems. The air here has. If the princess lives, her voice.
Hello?
No. Oh, don't be such. I don't want to do. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried to. And what's that? That the fate of the world? There'll still be.
I'm gonna set the center staircase.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere. You concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else. And so you take one careful, focused step after another. One foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down.
Oh my god.
Or up. Or maybe sideways.
Oh my god. It's a combination של הכל all over again. אבל... obviously, בגלל שזה a stranger, אני הולך לעשות עוד route פה.
But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much.
כרגיל, אני אגיד את זה. בהצלחה להבין את ה-OST שקורה מאחורי הסטרנג'ר.
You slowly lose sense of yourself. Time disappears. Physical sensations dull and then vanish.
כן, וזה הצד שלום quiet.
Consumption and betrayal.
Can I help you?
Hi.
What the hell was that? I feel so strange. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. The princess. And, what? You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember...
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here.
And yet here you are. How strange. Do you remember anything at all? Do you know why you're here? Do you know me?
No.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. She's so blank. I have no idea who she is.
Obviously.
Isn't that fun? A new puzzle for us to take apart. If she's keeping her cards close to her chest, it's because she wants to deceive you.
It's okay. Don't worry. Sometimes I get lost here too.
As the princess speaks again, it's
both
almost as
خداش.
if she fractures. We can do that. I don't like this. Again. Have you been here before? Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until... It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed... Whatever you saw last time... Ooh, new plan! Let's see if we... Wait, that's not right. Go on. Take a step forward.
Oh!
Your foot lands. You can feel yourself rupture.
זה עכשיו נשבור לכל החמש.
All at once you use it to strike. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What's wrong? Look at this. We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? No, I don't, because luckily for all of us, nothing and falls apart. I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this.
What happened to us? We can feel them moving around. Did you?
We should help her. How surprised. I didn't actually think our act's a little late for regret.
Please.
It's going to be okay. אבל אני לא שומעת את הרספונס. Oh. But you'll never know if she hears a reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. And is that a...
Watch the mirror. Watch the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
זה לא final.
Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
Why does this feel small? Distant as you approach. Gazing to your foot. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. What out? עוד פעם זה. יש להם long quiet once again. וזה פעם ראשונה שאני עושה את הסטרנג'ר שזה לא הראוט הראשון שלי.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. All of me.
Let's go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to
Everything
meet
is
again.
goes dark, and you die. זה יהיה רלוונטי אבל רק לסוף.
You're on a path.
זה יהיה אבל רלוונטי רק לסוף. אז אני עושה עכשיו סייב חדש.
You're here.
סטרנג'ר לא כזה נותן לי שום דבר, כי אפשר להשיג 99% מהדברים בקלות. מה שאי אפשר להשיג זה see for your eyes at the end of everything, כי אני חייב שזה יהיה ה-first playthrough. אבל לפי ה-end of everything, אני חייב שזה יהיה הקאבין של הסטרנג'ר. אז המשחק ליטרלי מכריח אותי להיות הסטרנג'ר פעמיים. גם אפילו שאין שום דבר לפתוח אם עושים את הסטרנג'ר אחרי הפעם הראשונה. Continue to cabin. Proceed to the cabin. חזרנו לזה. עכשיו מחקתי את ה-go back, אז אני לא אצטרך לחשוב על זה יותר. Enter the basement and take the blade. עכשיו זה ה-easy aggress. איך משיגים את ה-easy aggress? כי לא נראה שזה קשור זה. שזה version של paranoid. זה variant של paranoid. איזה עוד variant חסר? חייב להיות עוד איזשהו variant פה. Beast adversary. Stranger is a specter from nightmare. Dango power. Is a princess. Okay. Okay. אז הוויץ' נפתח ישר מתי שהיא אוכלת את היד שלו. For some reason. זה פתחתי את זה. היה עוד פעם שקיבלתי? זה. I thought you said she wasn't armed. זה אדם מרייזר, נכון? אף פעם לא ראיתי את התמונה הזאתי. אני באמת בטוח שאני לא ראיתי את התמונה הזאתי אותו דבר. זה מצחיק איך שקורה עם רייזר, כי... רייזר? ועכשיו גם הדן? הם הראוטים היחידים שבו בעצם אני לא ראיתי את המסכים האלה, כי אלה המסכים האחרונים. אין של הצ'פטר, אבל זה בעצם צ'פטר 5. ואני די בטוח שזה בעצם עבר לרייזור. זה מביא את זה. זה שני אלה באותו הזמן. אז איך אני מוצא את זה? Always leave a means of easier glass. כל הזמן תשאיר דרך, כל הזמן תמצא דרך, תמצא אפשרות לדרך יציאה פשוטה. דרך מוצא פשוט. איך שאומרים את זה. whatever. Oh, and the basement of that cabin is a pit. We're on a path in the woods. At the end of the path is a cabin. And the basement of that cabin is a princess. Fitting! Huh. איך אני משיג easy aggress? כי עכשיו אני יודע שאין לזה קשר לזה, get her to break her own chains. אין שום קשר לזה, אבל זה גם נותן לי nightmare, שזה פאף שלא מחייב את הסכין. אני די בטוח שזה רייזור. I thought you said she wasn't armed, זה נתן לי רייזור. אף פעם לא ראיתי את המסך הזה. שנראה שאני צריך להרוג אותה כמו בספקטר. רק איכשהו היא עדיין קמה בחיים. רגע, אולי אני אחפש... יש איזשהו פאנדום או משהו כזה? אני השתמשתי בדנגה וומפה בשביל פאנדום. בוא נחפש את ישראל, פרינסס... וויקי... כן, יש פאנדום! יש פאנדום פה. וואו. אוקיי, וואו. The princess the narrator. Princess. נעשה את זה ככה. שזה לא יהיה רק לגמרי. In the basement of a cabin in the woods is a princess. Your objective is to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. זה ליטרלי המשפט הראשון שזה אומר פה. בלי קשר לטריילרים, יש גם לי גם עוד דברים שלא כזה רלוונטיים. הנה ברגע אני אראה את זה, אני חייב להראות את זה. פאק, באמת, תמראה לי את הרובלוקס. זה ליטרלי מראה את זה ככה. המשפט הראשון פה שקשה לוויקי שזה לא בא מפה. In the basement of a cabin in the woods is the princess. Your objective is to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Okay, זה קצת funny. Oh, soft princess says harsh princess. Okay, יש הגיוני. Powers and abilities. Oh, chapters are. Boring route, the end of everything. Whoa! What the fuck? Okay. What is it? There you go. Ah, yeah. Player armed, player unarmed. מצאתי. Okay, interesting. Nightmare witch, beast, witch, damsel. You stay witch? You stay puff for a witch? Prisoner tower. nightmare, adversary, razor. Get in-ish. כן, Interesting. אני רואה את זה פה. Slay immediately was dead, we wonder if she's armed. זה מביא רייזור. אני יודע בטוח שאני עשיתי wonder if she's armed. אז נראה שהרייזור יש שני פאפס. יש שני פאפס על הרייזור. יש שתי פאפס על הטאוור. מה שאין... עושה מה ואחרונים פה... אז זה שני דרכים לוויץ' ודרך אחד לביסט. Slay the princess and resist an arrow. Attempt to slay the princess but give up. Slay the princess in an even fight. Slay the princess without checking if she's dead. Before slaying the princess, wonder if the princess is on before attacking her. After slaying the princess, doubt that she's dead. Slay the princess and resist an arrow. After saving the princess, stab her in the back. After going to retrieve the pristine blade, let her escape by forgetting to close the door. Huh. Okay. זה נשמע אפשרי. זה נשמע אפשרי. האופציה הזאתי. זה נשמע הכי הגיוני למה שאני חושב. כי... נייטמר מישהו מאפשר armed ו-unarmed. אני לא רוצה לדעת בכלל למה זה אפשרי. But anyway, after going to retrieve the blade, let her escape by forgetting to close the door. זה נשמע הכי רלוונטי. Unarmed. Okay, copy that. Unarmed. אז רגע נעשה את זה זהו, זה היה כנראה הפלאש האחרון פה. Go unarmed. כי זה go back and retrieve the blade. אז ללכת unarmed.
The door her voice. Yes, don't let.
Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you walk down the stairs. I am begging you.
Hold on, let's talk.
Okay.
Go back upstairs to retrieve the blade without saying another word.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs.
Where are you going? You'd better hope for your...
Slip these chats. She has to be bluffing, but you rush up to the first floor. Okay. If we're sure about this decision, you slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess sat. Is it just me?
Hello?
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
אני לא יודע אם אני עושה את זה נכון, אני משער, let's finish
Your
this.
eyes dart to the corners. Where is she?
Oh! Okay. Oh! Okay, זה למה אני לא קיבלתי את זה. Investigate the arm.
As you step towards the severed limb, you hear the pattering of feet behind you, soft against the basement floor, then loud and desperate against the stairs. You turn to chase after the princess, but she's fast and has too much of a lead. She slams the door behind her before you can make it to the top of the stairs. The lock clicks into place.
זה אמור להיות הממורי האחרון שלי. נכון? יפ. הממורי האחרון שלי. I know it. אוקיי. אשכרה המוח שלי עובד.
No!
Thanks for letting me out. I'd return the favor, but I think we both know that I can't trust you to let me stay free.
With those parting words, the princess walks away, her quiet footsteps eventually fading as she leaves you and the cabin to rot. You're stuck here, alone. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. You don't know how much time passes before the end, but eventually it comes. The world ends, and you end with it.
זה לא שמעתי קודם. A witch.
You're on a path in the woods,
Okay.
and at the end of that,
A witch. חשבתי פורן. האמת יש לי דווקא ניחוש בנוגע לפורן. יש לי ניחוש בנוגע למה לעשות עם פורן. האמת. האם כדאי לי אבל לעשות את זה עוד פעם? אוקיי. No.
oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, brilliant. We need to keep our... You know I can hear you. Did I say I'm not sure?
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning. She will lie. Don't worry. The interior of the cabin is... The blade is your implement.
עכשיו אני דווקא נמצא באינטרסטינג פרדיקמנט. לפי רייף, לא גריי, כי לגריי זה אשכרה שתי אאוטקאמים שונים, אבל לפי רייף, יש דווקא דיאלוג צ'יינג'ס. אם בעצם אני עושה דברים אחרים, ופעם קודמת אני נתתי לה לברוח.
You take the blade from the shelf. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, that's not...
Enter the basement.
The door to the weak start. The air smells her voice.
Something now.
Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
את יצאת?
She must have you confused. She seems... You can't look. I'm just... Do you want to hear whatever you need to... Fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the bed. You can just make out the shape of the princess in...
And there you are. One...
That's no fair.
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
We made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Oh, no. That's pretty sharp. I call it deductive. Well, you seem to be... So, you really don't remember? No, I don't. I'm just glad. Is it all behind? Just focus on the top. Let's chatter up. Don't talk to her.
Well,
Sorry about last time.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that if you're sorry?
Don't worry, the blade isn't for you. I'm for killing you. Got to get you out somehow, right?
Oh, I don't need you to cut.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrists. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. A woman after my own heart, really. This is why she can't...
You just said that you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
Oh! I didn't do shit to you last time! You're the one who locked me away until I died!
That is an exceptionally good point.
And you were the conniving beast that left in search of steel to slay me. Just because I won and you lost doesn't mean I'm to blame for bad blood.
Also a good point. She can't even hear you. Why are you trying to brown nose her?
לפי Beast and the Drag... לפי הפרנסס and the Dragon... היא מבינה את הנונסנס. היא מבינה את הנונסנס שקורה פה, וכן, הם יכולים לדבר.
I'm not brown nosing anyone. I'm just taking a fair and balanced approach and hearing out everything that everyone has to say. If she's in the wrong, then you don't have anything to worry about.
But I must confess, this place never let me out into the world. While you were gasping your last down below, I was trying to claw and bash and break my way out. But I never did manage to be free. Until finally, I found myself here again, and you were gone. It seems that you get to come and go as you please. So you may be a bigger part of the answer to this riddle than I'd like you to be. Maybe bygones can be bygones. But you'll have to let me out first.
את כבר מורדת את השקו? I have a nagging feeling you're going to step in the back if I help you out of you.
And why would I do such a thing? If someone's guilty, but I wouldn't worry.
Oh, that she needs us to get out. You won't be fine, because even if that's true, that doesn't... I think that depends on your definition. See? He gets it.
האם אני אבחר בפרון או שאני אחליט לעשות משהו אחר הפעם? בקטע רוב הסיכויים ב-Leave with the Princess, רוב הסיכויים בראוטים כאלה, לפי היגיון של Nightmare, אני פשוט אקבל את זה. אני פשוט אקבל את הפרינסס ישר. אז זה אולי עדיף שאני אשמור לסוף. את ה-Let's Leave. I don't trust you. Not enough to free you, and definitely not enough to get close to you. I am leaving. Bye.
Very pragmatic. That is why you're in charge.
Abandoning me, are you? Fine then. Run. Tuck your tail between your legs and scamper away.
Bye.
You might be able to escape me, but you can't escape from what you are and what you've done. If I don't take you, the wilds will.
You turn to leave, but as you do, there's a deep, guttural groan, seemingly uttered by the walls themselves, followed by the creak of wood being stretched beyond its limits. The cabin starts to get smaller.
מה?
What the hell is going on?
לפי הדיזיין שאני ראיתי, עדיף לזוז מהר.
We're getting out of here and saving our skins. That's what's going on.
בוא לזוז מהר.
As the roots that make up the walls of the cramped basement
Playing it
attempt to
safe.
close in
Leave a
around
suspicious
you,
character in the
instinct kicks in,
basement.
and you bolt upstairs.
Okay.
The steps are uneven and lively, creaking as they expand out of the dirt floor, the stairway growing smaller and smaller as you dart up towards the light. You manage to squeeze through the door just as the entrance seals itself shut behind you.
Ooh.
The cabin is smaller than it was before, and it's getting even smaller and smaller.
עדיף לצאת.
That's fine. We'll just leave. I'm sure you'd like to do that. But unfortunately, there is no longer a front door.
מה?
The roots have already closed over the only possible exit. What little light peeks through the holes that were once windows is growing weaker as the cabin continues to close in on itself.
Oh my god.
Shit. What do we do?
Oh! אפשר להתאבד. טכנית. זה האופשן, זה יביא אותי לסוג של צ'פטר 3.
As your mind races for an answer, you hear the princess's voice crackle up the stairs.
Do you hear that, you loathsome thing? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
Oh, really? What about you? They'll crush you just as easily as they'll crush me.
As long as you suffer while you die, I'll gladly suffer with you. Especially if I get to hear it happen.
This doesn't help anyone. I can't believe she'd kill us both just to spite me. See?
Really?
This is exactly why you were tasked to slay her, and why you shouldn't have left her in the basement. She's an antisocial monster who'll gladly burn the whole world for her satisfaction.
אם כבר מדברים על burn, למה לא ברגע שהכנסנו לקאבן, פשוט זרקנו לייטר, אם יש לנו את זה, לזרוק את זה לתוך הבייסמנט, כי כל המקום הזה פשוט עשוי ויינס, והיא פשוט תישרר בחיים בזמן שאנחנו יכולים לצאת מהקאבן. סיריוסלי, יש אופשנס! יש יותר ריאליסטיק אופשנס שאפשר לקחת דברים.
The roots grow ever closer.
Okay.
No, we can see them.
We're not animals, we're people. We can work this out. We can make things better.
But we are animals. We are. You're nothing but fear and instinct, and that's all I am, too. We don't have to make things better. We can't make things better. We're just meant to chase each other in the dark until one of us catches the other.
Oh. עד שה-shifting mount בונה את עצמה בחזרה טכנית.
You feel something
Oh,
against
no.
your back. A thick root pushing its way into the cabin. An unstoppable, unyielding wall of bark. You're running out of time. Shit. What do we do?
Have options. I take it all back. I can help you get out of here. You and I can work together. We can be friends.
Too late. We're both going to die. We're both going to die a splintery and miserable death. And you're going to hate it just as much as you hate me and I hate you.
Oh my god.
You slump to the floor as the roots continue to expand into the cabin. Ugh, we're never gonna make something of ourselves with that attitude. At least she isn't gonna make something of herself either. At first it's almost gentle, your body being lifted delicately off the ground as the floor shifts beneath you. But the cradle of the growing roots starts to feel suffocating, then unbearably tight. Then that tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict. The sound of wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones, pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by the living cabin.
The suffering is what you deserve, you hideous creature. Know as you die that you are hated. I hate you, and I'm glad to die horribly if it means you die with me. I wouldn't have it any other way.
The pressure is unfathomable. You can't breathe, your vision swimming with red, your head pounding with trapped blood. And then you pop. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The Wild! דיברה על הווילד קודם, לא? Oh!
We are a path in the woods.
Huh?
We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
זה שוב כזה צ'פטר? אבל אין לי את הידיים שלי. המוזיקה זה של השיפטינג מאונד, והיד שלי תואמת למה שנראה אנד גיים. Why?
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
ולמה הפרינצס נשמעת כמו שיפטינג מאונד? לא מבחינת וויס האקטורים, כי ליטרלי האקו והוויסים זה על ידי מישהו אחד, ואז הפרינצסות פלוס השיפטינג מאונד זה מישהי אחרת. אני לא מדבר על זה, אני מדבר כאילו למה הטון הוא בעצם אותו הדבר כמו השיפטינג מאונד? למה הטון של הפרינצס הזאת היא כמו השיפטינג מאונד?
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that?
A princess.
That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here?
שלישי.
I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be.
What the fuck?
Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped.
יש שתי נרייטורס פתאום! Sure! זה יותר מטורף ממה שהיה עם הפרינסס and the dragon! וואו!
He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do?
מי הוא הוויס החדש שיוצא פה?
Why does he want to know?
Oh.
I don't mind where we are right now. It's rather nice. I can hear what everyone is thinking.
Paranoid. Paranoid opportunist. זה קומבו מעניין.
There's no reason to keep secrets. We tried leaving her in the basement, but she made the cabin come to life, and it crushed both of us into a fine paste. And now we're here, existing. And for what it's worth, I'm with him. This is nice.
זה סוג של השילוב של הלונג קווייט והשיפטינג מאונד, אם רוצים לדבר על זה ככה.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry if it hurt, but doesn't this make it all seem so small?
אני יודע, מנסה להבין את הסיטואציה הזאת, מה בכלל קורה פה. שאני אבדק בממוריז, שאני אעשה ספוילר ואבדק בממוריז. לא, לא, לא. דפקתי את עצמי קודם כשהסתכלתי בממוריז, אני לא אעשה את זה עוד פעם.
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
Convinced?
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
לא שיפטינג מאונד אמרה משהו דומה לזה ב-end of the game? לא אשכרה שיפטינג מאונד אמרה משהו דומה ב-end of the game? או שזה היה הנרייטור, האקו? לא משנה. אחד משני אלה אמר בעצם שהתפרקנו לשני חלקים, שחלק אחד זה בעצם הפלייר, שהמטרה שלו זה להרוג את הפרינסס, שזה השיפטינג מאונד. אחד משני אלה אמר את זה, אני יודע את זה על בטוח, אבל מי? ולי יותר מטורף זה הטון. המוח שלי לא מוכן לעכל את הטון של הפרינסס. כי זה השיפטינג מאונד. אבל זה לא השיפטינג מאונד. This being watching us. What is he?
I'm not watching you, I'm trying to help you.
Oh! זה מדבר על הנרייטור? איפה הוא בכלל?
That's not an answer to our question.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
כן, זה קורקט. זה מה שהאקו אמר בסוף של המשחק.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together.
הוא רוצה לפרק את כל הקונספט של death. הנרייטור רוצה להרוג את הקונספט של death. אז בצורה שהוא עשה את זה הוא רוצה להרוג את הקונספט של change. מפה ה-shifting mound נוצר.
She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
Oh, really? Ooh. אתה מנסה להכיר את הסיטואציה הזאת. מה זה זה? Why should anyone do anything right now? This is fine. I like being this.
You can't just passively exist forever, not with her. That isn't how it works.
זה מה שאתה רוצה שיקרה.
I don't care if it was the cabin that killed you, because it seems to me like she was the reason the cabin could even do something like that in the first place.
זה נכון. היא creature of perception, לפי shifting mound.
You need to remember that you and the princess are enemies. Don't let bygones be bygones. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the doubting and the hatred and the schemes. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Whoa! The
Doesn't
fuck?
all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
No comment. No comment. מה זה היה?
Spoken like, honestly, a real puppet master. Have we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
לא. אני בכלל מספרת. אבל לא, obviously. ה-shifting mound. האקו וה-shifting mound הם היחידים שאשכרה יודעים יותר הכל. הם סוג של במרכאות masterminds, גם אפילו שזה לא באמת נכון, על כל הסיטואציה הזאת.
I'm not.
But there's a feeling, isn't there? That petty feeling she mentioned, it is fuzzy, but it's there. Almost like she still hates us.
יש סיבה להייט, בוא נהיה... אוי, לא אין סיבה להייט, ליטרלי נתנו לה בעצם לברוח קודם. נתנו לה לברוח ועכשיו היא הרגה את שנינו.
It feels mutual.
Please, stop. If you pay attention to that feeling, we'll fall apart.
The shifting mound.
Don't look at it!
Oh.
She's trying to turn you away from the truth. There's something she doesn't want you to see. I think you already know you have to look at it. Everyone's pulling in different directions, but that feeling doesn't have a motive, it just exists. Maybe we should look at it.
Gaze at the hatred in your heart or bury it now before it's too late. מעניין אותי, האמת. איך השלוב הזה נראה? Gaze at the hatred in your heart.
Please, don't make us remember how we were.
And just like that, you start to fall apart. Right, she really does hate us, and we hate her. It hurts thinking about us as separate things, but we're separate. We can't hate ourselves. I love me. What were we thinking? Giving into absolute madness. We exist. We're real. We're separate from her. Of course we are. What are we? I can't remember. I don't want to remember what it felt like to be killed. It was so much nicer when it didn't feel like it mattered. And yet you keep remembering. You remember the loathing and animosity you've shared with the princess, the pain and the anger and the betrayal. But you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. And you can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
מה מזכיר לי את הפיורי.
Maybe bygones can't be bygones. I don't know why I ever wanted to share a body with you, of all things. It's like my very soul reeks of yours. That was horrible. This is better. Finally, I'll be able to hurt you like you deserve.
Huh?
I wish I didn't have to.
Some division
The wound.
when sown,
Some tales can never be mended.
A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was
cabin!
you thought you were.
No. הידיים. Cabin!
A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be.
Oh my god.
At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
ככה נראית הפרינסס הזאתי?
Kill me then, if you hate me so much. Just get it over with.
I don't like this. What he wants us to do. It's just cruel. It feels like we'd be killing a part of ourselves. Well, this should be easy. If you're sure about it. I mean, what's the point of being king of the hill if there's no one around to be better than? We'd just be sitting on a hill.
Huh.
Do we have to do this? You have to. You know you have to.
Never wanted to kill you. Not really. But we can't be the same thing as each other. I had to put an end to whatever happened to us. Cut her free.
Devious little bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming.
יש לנו יותר options, יש לנו יותר power.
He's not in our head anymore, at least not like before. I don't think he can stop us now.
כן.
I'm not bluffing. You won't be so smug when it happens. He's weak, thinks he can boss us around when he doesn't have any authority. We're clearly the ones with authority around here, so we can do whatever we like.
Uh-huh.
You're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm... fine. Whatever. Cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here.
I didn't
Wow.
think you would do that. After everything.
ככה נראית הפרינסס עכשיו?
It's so cold without you.
שיפטינג מאונד, קחי את החלק שלך בחזרה בבקשה. But you didn't get a chance to respond. Nobody will ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. And is that a...
Going to be okay.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into what's calling us. And not in a good way. If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
Oh, dear God, opportunist. Not the end. But the sign is going to be nice.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. Can we trust you? Finally. We're going places.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. קיבלתי שתי paranoid routes. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you have to see what's in it. You've unraveled. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. See the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is like a shadow of me, a memory of what she used to be, bound to the wounds of distance and time. She will make for a scarred and beautiful heart.
Dirty. A shadow of me, a memory of what she used to be. I knew it. ידעתי שהדיבור שהיה כמו ה-shifting mound היה יותר מדי דומה.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Okay. How many more vessels?
One.
Okay, כן, זה האחרון. זה האחרון שאני הולך לראות פה. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
אני יודע כבר מה אנחנו. Oh my god! איך נראים הידיים שלה?
I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die. A scarred and beautiful heart. Bring the wounded wild to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
לא אכפת לי, אני בודק את הממוריז. Oh! Oh, what the... Wow. Bodies fused. Where does one thing begin and another end? Okay. זה ליטרלי המוזיקה של ה-shifting mound. אז זה אולי הכי קרוב ל-shifting mound שאני אי פעם יהיה יכול לקבל. זה אני באמת מרגיש שזה יהיה הקרוב ביותר אל ה-shifting mound שיהיה בשבילי אפשרי. אבל זה קצת מוזר שזה קופץ ככה. זה אותו הדבר כמו הגריי, אבל לפחות כאן יש את הנושא הזה של הדואליטי. פה אין את זה, לווילד אין את זה. זה פשוט עץ, ואז אחר כך הגופה, שעוברים עליו, על הדמות. אתה רק עוד ראוט אחד ויש לי 5 אופשנס. ממה שלא פתחתי עדיין. לפחות סיימתי את צ'פטר 1, פיינלי! זה סיימתי. רוב הסיכויים יהיה לי יותר פרוגרס ב-end of everything, כי... הנה. הנה כן. Go back to where it all started. ואז מי face to face. ואז יש את זה. Go back to where it all started. You were always a bit of a contrarian, weren't you? אז כן, זה אומר שיהיה לי גם קאבן אחר בסוף של המשחק. אז זה יהיה כיף. אבל אני אסיים פשוט את המשחק של היום פה. או את הלייב, יותר טוב. עדיף שאני אסיים את הלייב של היום פה. וואו! סטרנג'ר זה היה סוג של ריפיט, אבל עכשיו הצלחתי להוציא את הנייטמר ואת הווילד. מהקייג'ס, אפשר להגיד. שהם היו נעולים בו. הצלחתי לשחרר את הנייטמר. ולקבל את הטנדר הארט. והצלחתי להוציא את הווילד מהוויץ'. אין שום דבר חדש אצל הוויץ', are you kidding me? are you kidding me? אין שום דבר חדש אצל הוויץ'? אוקיי, זה קצת מפתיע, אני פשוט פתחתי דברים לווילד. That's it. אוקיי, sure. אז כן, אני אסיים את הלייב של היום פה. אין לי כזה עוד מה להוסיף. אני רוצה שהווסל האחרון לראוט השלישי שלי יהיה כבר בפעם אחרת. וגם זה 12 בלילה, עדיף כבר ללכת לישון. גם אפילו שאני לא כזה עייף. כאן ירין, פגיש בסרטון עולה הבא שיר, כי אוהב גיימס, מקווה שנהנתם. וירין, אאוט. ביי חברים, מקווה שאתם נהנים.